Hey, it's Coolio if you don't know. Welcome back to Kirby Canvas Curse. Last time we beat the game! This time we're going to look at some stuff that comes after that. And in particular, this is going to be stuff that I've actually already unlocked. As you can see, the file dates, focus on the top screen here, the file dates are a little different in 2014 rather than this year. And well, reason for that is this is actually the save file from my personal copy of Canvas Curse. 99.7% cleared, as you can see. One single medal is the only thing that I haven't gotten, and we're not going to be getting that today because it's really hard to get. I will show you where to get it. Here you can play the sub-games, as we've already covered. You can play level 1, level 2, and level 3. If you clear level 3 with an A rank, then you get a medal, as I did for the breakout thing. But, well, I didn't exactly get an A rank for the cart thing. I got an F rank. So I'm not even close to what I need to be in order to get this medal. So I don't know that it's ever gonna happen, to be honest. Anyway, without further ado, let me show you my balls. By which I mean the selection of different balls that we have for levels now. Because by completing every level as Kirby, you get Waddle Dee. And then you can also later get King Dedede, Meta Knight, and Waddle Doo. And so I'm going to play a level with each of these so we can see the differences between them. So it stands to reason that using anyone but Kirby, you are not able to get any abilities. And you can probably tell the Waddle Dee ball is super floaty. It will bounce off of pretty much anything and just go flying. Also, where Kirby has, I believe, a maximum 6 health, Waddle Dee has 4, which means that without buying the extra health from the store, you only get 2. There we go. Dang it. Get over there. Yeah. And the Waddle Dee ball, not very fast, super floaty, and very bouncy. You might also notice something a little different about the sound, and I'll get to that in just a moment after we've cleared the old jump game here. Because basically, once you've played the medal swap for long enough, you get to unlock old school versus normal. And the difference between those is basically just the music that you get for any given area, basically. Let's do 2-1 with King Dedede. King Dedede, as you can tell, very heavy. Also fairly fast. Has this hammer thing. Has 7 points of health maxed out. Gonna sit there for a second and let my my ink return. Also very large. Some maneuvers that are possible with any other ball just can't be done with King Dedede. Still fits in bubbles though. Dang it! Get over there. I'm surprised he got through that. Not gonna lie. Get up! Get on up! In theory, it's kind of interesting, Antagon. The problem lies when you... Dang it. The problem lies when you realize that in order to get 100% in this game, you have to clear every level as every character. And so this game is super grindy as a result if you're trying to 100% it. It's possibly one of the grindiest games. Surprised that King Dedede cleared that. Not gonna lie. And there we go. Naturally, not gonna get a whole lot of distance here. Alright. No. I'm gonna do 3-1 with Meta Knight. Meta Knight, very fast ball. Least amount of health. As you can see. But also fairly effective for bosses because he does do a lot of damage. Also pretty useful for like speedruns, which we're going to be getting into later this video. Oh, that actually was the secret way to go, apparently. I forgot about that. Or was it? I don't know why Meta Knight always has so little health when he's a player character. I mean, it's clear to me that he does have his fair share of health as a boss. Dang it. And I'm dead. And the exit's right there, so you don't have much to worry about here. Just get there. Oh, this is gonna be a good one. Look at that! 2,600! Actually beats my old high score. Although I think the high score might only be held by Kirby, I'm not 100% sure on that. And now let's do 4-1, as Waddle do. I think there used to be metal down here, up here rather. But yes. Waddle do similar build to Kirby, kind of. Little less health, and also permanent beam ability. As he is normally the purveyor of beam ability. This little pinball bit here. Getting pinballed in a game that isn't pinball, always the best feature. It's fine if we don't get all the secrets, because we've already pretty much gotten all the secrets. Well, most of them. And I have this little moving floor bit, and that's kind of weird. Gets you real nervous when it starts going up and you're like, you don't really know how far up it's gonna go. Destroy your brethren, Waddle do. Do it. For the sake of Isengard. Yeah, so the high score hasn't changed, so it means the high score can only be held by Kirby. Still getting some pretty good launches though. Look at that. So those are the 5 balls that we have available. Let's go take a look at the medal swap, see everything that we can possibly get. We can get some songs. We can get a few different types of lines. I'll go show those off after this. 1 life boost. 8 Rainbow Run courses. 2 more life boosts. DDD and Meta Knight Ball. And then the hidden song, which I believe is actually the option for switching between normal and old school music. You can also access the jump game at any time at this point. We've already seen it dozens of times. The only reason that this is here is because there are a couple of medals that you can get, and you can also, I guess you can grind lives. Not sure that I would call that enough of a feature to want to bother. So here are the different kinds of lines. We've seen Zebra, I believe. This is Bead, and this is Tropic. They're all kind of boring in my opinion, and I'm just going to keep on with the rainbow one. Speaking of the rainbow one, let's go to the rainbow one. So, I'm going to show off with 1-1. What the rainbow one looks like. I'm going to stop talking like this. So basically you have time trial and line trial for each game. You can use any ball, and you don't have to do this with every ball. I'm going to start with time trial. Which is pretty much what it sounds like. Make it to the end as fast as you can. Doesn't matter what means you decide to do it. Why is it not working? You generally only have to do one single room. You don't have to do the entire level. And now we'll show off line trial. Use less ink for a higher score. We start with 400 milliliters of ink, and well, in this level at least. Actually, you know what? This level is probably not a good example because you can do it literally without any ink at all. Let's do 2-1 instead. Yes, you have a finite amount of ink for the level. We're starting with 2200 here. It's a lot more strategic in this mode. I'm not gonna beat my high score, but I should be able to at least get gold. Oops. There we go. It's a pretty good result. Not my best, but more than enough to get all 3 medals. But what we really want to look at are these special courses that we have not seen. So there are 2 special courses for 4 of the abilities: Stone, Wheel, Missile, and Balloon. I'm gonna show off time trial on at least a few of them. It's pretty much all about knowing when to use your ability and when it's just not going to help. Like there, for instance. Like, the worst part of this is the fact that you know that you can't tap on Kirby because it'll just make him turn into a stone. So you gotta wait until the exact right time before you do it. I got a silver there. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to show them all off. I'm going to show off time trial on the first 4 and then line trial on the other 4. So the trick for getting a good time on this one is avoiding hitting too many of the blocks. Because the more stuff you hit, the more it'll slow you down. So a lot of this is really based on memorizing the layout of the level and using that to your advantage. So there is kind of some grinding to this. I only got 1 medal out of this, but well, I would have only gotten 1 medal out of this try. Missile! The missile is not particularly fast. Will efficiently plow through anything, but as with wheel, the best idea is not necessarily to plow through everything. The more things you hit, the more you get slowed down. Hey! Look at that. That is a time good enough for all 3 medals. And balloon. Oh, this thing. Oh boy, this is painful. Excuse me while I get a terrible time for this challenge. The main thing to remember about balloon is that its direction is pretty much 100% based on the way that it hit the last surface that it hit. So it's kind of like the Krakow minigame, or subgame in that respect. I'm sure that there is a better way to do this. Especially since I'm pretty much past the point now of being able to get any medals. Yeah, that didn't go so well. Alright, well, let's take a look at the B courses as line trials. Not really sure what happened there where Kirby was freaking out. Now, Kirby other way. Well, that was not necessarily the best move. Also, I just realized I am not I'm not really properly playing this like a proper line trial. No. Draw a picture. Dang it. I might yet be able to get 2 medals. Oh dear. Ah! Oh, not gonna worry too much about it. We failed that one. That's okay. Nope! Kirby! Ow. Ah. I'm gonna try to be clever to save on ink there, but I managed to lose my Kirby. Computer, please. Where are you going? I'm not exactly sure what Kirby's logic is as far as what direction he's going to be moving. That was a rather poor showing. I still would have gotten 2 medals at least, and also I didn't die. Finally, Balloon B. Considering that I think I started with 10,000, with 1,000 rather, and my scores, my top score is 984. I'm willing to bet that you really don't need a whole lot of ink to get this done if you know what you're doing. Kirby, please. Other way. And I didn't get a single medal because of all that waste at the end. Anyway, I've shown off everything at this point. You can extrapolate the rest for yourself as to how I got 99.7%. So, next game on the list shall be Kirby Canvas Curse, and we shall start on that on the next video. So, I'm Coolio if you don't know, and I'll see you guys next time.